Today, we're learning more about what led a cargo ship to strike the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, a collision that caused the bridge to collapse. 6 construction workers lost their lives in that tragedy, and now the National Transportation Safety Board has released the findings of its investigation. This hearing wasn't just about one bridge. It raised a much larger question. How many bridges across the United States are at risk of a similar collapse? According to investigators, the sequence began with the Dali cargo ship. Last March, as it departed the port of Baltimore, the vessel suffered a power failure. Not once, but twice. The crew tried to restart the systems, but they simply couldn't bring the engines back online in time. Moments later, the powerless ship drifted into one of the bridge's main support columns, causing much of the structure to fall. The NTSB found that the ship should have had better safeguards, systems designed to restore power more quickly in an emergency. Without those protections, a vessel that size becomes almost impossible to control. But a major part of the story lies with the bridge itself. Built in 1977, the Key Bridge was designed for an era when cargo ships were dramatically smaller than they are today. It was never upgraded to withstand an impact from a modern vessel like the Dali. What's more, the first federal standards to protect bridges from ship strikes weren't introduced until 1991, and the Key Bridge was never retrofitted to meet them. Investigators revealed that the bridge was operating at 30 times the acceptable risk level for an impact of this magnitude. One of the most heartbreaking details was also one of the simplest. There was enough time for the 6 construction workers on the bridge to evacuate, but they never received the warning. Traffic on both sides of the bridge had been stopped just in time to keep drivers safe. Yet that same message didn't reach the workers who remained on the structure as it collapsed. As the NTSB chair put it, this tragedy should never have occurred. Lives should never have been lost. This was preventable. Attention now turns to dozens of major bridges across the country, including iconic ones like the Golden Gate and key crossings in New York, to ensure they have the protections needed to withstand a similar collision. Among the recommendations is the installation of warning systems that can alert motorists immediately if a bridge has been struck. And all eyes are on the construction of the new bridge in Baltimore, where projected costs have climbed from an estimated $2.5 billion to nearly $5 billion. A single failure exposed vulnerabilities that had been overlooked for decades. A reminder that even the strongest structures can hide weaknesses, and sometimes it's those hidden points of failure that tell the real story.